Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time to the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I am your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Wham! Friends, it is a beautiful manic Monday, this August the 7th, and we are brought to you today by the generous support of the good folks over, there we go, at, I have to clear this out, IndieCD.org. Yes, the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest in small business. You were also made possible by sales of this big the simple sword, the fighting axe, the simple spear, and big stompy robots. Because not only do I want to educate, elevate, and make your day better, I also want to help you be able to fend yourself off, not only against the threats you may face externally, but to have the courage and confidence to be able to deal with the threats you face internally every day. So, with all that said, and, going on, let's get right into my accountability. Folks, I've been up a little early. I'm trying to change how I'm doing some things, and I spent the morning proofreading. Yes, I have been proofreading, heaven help me, my own writing. It has come to my attention, and I find this amusing because it was something. Michaela Jade said in the green room that she had been doing a process called sprinting with Brian K. Morris, wherein. And please stop thinking about some of our dear friends running. I'm sure the mix of amusement and distraction aren't the best for you. But in the process of sprinting as an author, it's simply writing, setting a time frame of 10 minutes, and not worrying about punctuation or proprieties. Now, I find this fascinating because apparently that is the term for the vast majority of my writing process. You hit it, you get the idea down, and come back later and worry about punctuation and phrasing. Because when you're a pantser, you shoot from the hip. And I keep that laid-back cowboy style to get the words right out to you. So the good side of it is when I hit that flow, I can get it done. The bad side is some silly SOB, that being me usually, has to come back and clean up the mess. And I am in the process of cleaning up the mess, which I have not been able to do very well for a while. Many of my ebooks go out and we'll say advanced reader copy format to get them out. But I want this one cleaned up. Dang it. And it does involve currently one of my favorite stories that I've ever written, a little tiny short story called The Mirror. But pretty soon, this little dude, only a little over 60 pages, nothing intimidating, mind you. Through the Thinning Veil, I might put a volume 1 on that, is going to be a good book, and I'm very proud of it. I realize if I have to fight my ADHD and stuff to do stuff in length and given my lifestyle, why not just embrace the fact that I'm going to write and create smaller things in shorter formats to get them out there? I can always compile it later, right? Right. So, with that on my work, that's what I've been doing for this morning. This weekend was mostly recovery. I had damaged myself Thursday when I triggered the nerve drop. I was excessively dehydrated and didn't quite realize it. I thought I'd been taking care of myself enough, but I hadn't. So a lot of this weekend was relegated to dealing with nerve pain and the physical limitations that come with being, just another natural part of being unnatural. So I went and I took care of that. Now, I'm still getting some stuff done. Art, we did do the art stream. I hope you made it. If not, you should catch Art Time with Nick. It was a very good one. I decided for the first image to do a bit of a compilation. I wanted to take some of the techniques I've been showing you guys and start stacking them. The idea being, we do a lot of background work. I do a lot of landscapes, and a lot of light character design. So I wanted to take the basic way I do my landscapes, the basic way I do my character designs, and just kind of cram all those layers together into a very simple image. Not because there's nothing wrong with the image, but to highlight the process more than the product. And it came out quite well. Got a kind of beachgoer-y elf chick. I'm okay with that. Then I did a couple of a speed paint of a house, which came out quite nice, and then a very fast character design of a gambling cat. Not really sure on that one, but as often happens towards the end of my art streams, I'm a little more creative, so I'm a little more spontaneous. Stranger things happen. So this week, you guys should enjoy those as the thumbnails. Let's see, what else was going on of relevance? A whole lot of house cleaning. Mostly done by my beloved wife. And some very nice podcast energy. You see, what happened, I realize, is it cooled down and it got overcast. Thus, I could sleep and rest and heal. And I really feel like I stretched about 3 inches having the pressure change and just being in a more natural feeling climb. So, that's the past. The near future, depending on when I wake little man up, will be continuing because I'm to the last story that I included, having pulled one out because I want to give it more time to breathe. And I want to get this up. So I'm going to proofread through this. Once it's proofread, I may send it to a couple more people. We'll see. For just a very, because this is very light reading. I like light reading. World's too stressed to be stressful. I mean, it's horrific at points. And I'm wondering if I don't need to be a little more visceral. We'll see. But we're going to knock that out. I need to do the cover for it. I need to do the cover and formatting for Paul Bunyan, Kaiju Slayer. and I'm hoping to get those out very soon. Uh, the funny thing is, when I'm really knocking stuff out, my accountability feels like it's shorter because I'm just putting in the work. But that's good. That's good. I'm also going to be setting up for my son's school year. We're reformatting after uh, Labor Day. After Labor Day weekend is when his school is officially going to start up here. I let him slack for the weekend, the summer, in part because it's just good, and in part because we all needed it, and I needed to do a format. I will be reaching out to both Cindy Koepp and Kat Rothamel for advice on just building curriculum around people of my son's age level. I want to thank them dearly for that. I also want to put a huge shout out to the Green Room crew because I got to visit Friday night and I had a good deal of fun. So that's coming up. In other news, I have a second one of these coming down, which will make me very happy because I will get to attempt a fighting style I have not attempted in a very staggeringly long time. And if I can handle the weight and balance, it will be so good both for my health and for the guild. And I consider my physical process exactly the same as my mental and my financial and my spiritual. It's all tied together. Yes, I add financial along with the three pillars of life because unfortunately in this society we require that. Um, but I get more products out, I get more writing out, I get more money. That gives me dopamine. The numbers go up, so I can keep doing what I'm doing, and across the board, and I can start knocking off my list. So, aside from, I really need to sit down and do some videos that are scripted and not live stream because I love live stream videos. I thrive off of my audience, but scripted videos are going to have some content that I need. So we're going to talk about that um, across all my major projects and both my networks. Outside of that, I do have a small announcement that I am excited about. Our dear friend Joe Bachman has made a new ad. He has updated his ad, and I told him, told him, cool, I saw that it's in the StreamYard folder, which, if you've advertised with me, you have that link. Go back through your chat, find it. If you run a show, advertise the folks that I advertise because we're all friends, we're all good people, we're all creatives trying to make it. So let's try and make it. But I get to run the inaugural version of Joe's ad. So I'm going to run that right now. Be back in about a minute 30 something. Toodles.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with the Independent Creator Directory, and we're going to talk about what is the Independent Creators Directory today. Well, this was created so that creators of various disciplines could have a space to list links to their works to promote themselves and also promote other creators that they know. This also gives them a way of having all their links stored so that if by chance they get the ban hammer from any of the major social media networks, they still have a place they can send people to be able to look at what they've created. To become a member, just go to indiecd.org, click on Become a Member in the top right. It's a $20 lifetime fee that also includes updates to your page whenever you have new works that come out. All you have to do is contact me. I am the one that sets up your page for you. I am also the one that does all the updates for you. You'll also have access to the back end for a blog if you're wanting that feature. And I can also grant you access to the calendar to be able to add in any events that you may be going to. For any other questions you may have, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, on the Independent Creator Directory Facebook page, or by emailing me at jbachman@indiecd.org. Thank you and have a great day.
Totally not engaging in my breakfast whilst I. Hold on. Had to fix something real quick. There we are. Yes, the Independent Creator Directory is such an incredible project, and I am so proud to be involved. I need to deep dive my end of it more. I've spent so much time promoting it, I don't use it enough. But you're not here for me and my news. I mean, some of you are, and you're always welcome. But you're here for the comments, questions, and stuff from one of the best chats in the business. And if you want that, I'm going to give it to you. However, there's a bit of a cost. Nothing in this life's for free. Because there ain't no rest for the wicked. But the cost is simple, and that's just click a like. Subscribe to this channel. Share it around so that others can get the benefit of the wit and wisdom of the people far better than I we're about to go to. So, as I am at least 40 comments behind, let's hit it and quit it and start dropping down what's going on. First through the door at 9:44 is Alex Creations. Hey, Alex, hope you're having a good one. My brother from another mother. No, I hope you're doing good. And Alex just woke up. I say Alex sometimes not because their name is Alex, but because it's Alec apostrophe S and it just blurs. Let's see. School starts tomorrow for me. Yay! You know what? It can be yay. It can be better than you think. With the approach of a relative positive attitude. I'm not going to say it's great. I'm not going to say it won't stink at times, but it will always stink if we approach things negatively. So you keep pushing your education, keep pushing through, associate with the people who treat you right, and disregard the rest. Because I will tell you, as somebody who's 2 years from 25, the vast majority of people you go to school with, you will forget completely. Right? And I found this, the really creative people, the people who do things and make a life for themselves, you're too busy to dwell on that stuff. Once you get out, you're moving and grooving. But the funny thing is, the people who care about you, who may or may not say it, they'll never forget you. And it's the dangest thing. So, hey, Alec. Donna's greeting. Hey, Donna. Now, I know we need to pull things down a bit when Donna comes in, because she's working on some new stuff. A little birdie told me, and I'm looking forward to seeing more out of her. So I may be running her plug very soon. But Donna, I hope life is treating you good and groovy, and everything is going like the movies. Donna and I had a good time Friday, even though she had to endure. Well, no, you know what? Donna is a woman of taste and culture. She appreciated the worst joke that I know. And she's excited for you. Hey, Donna. Yeah, I'm kind of excited, scared mostly. Well, you know how to reach out, kiddo. And I'll see you at the end of the month when I run the Benton County Public RPG game, which will continue to evolve. I have some new plans. And I kind of like the paper standees that we're making. Totally normal. Once you get started, you'll be okay. I know, first day back jitters. We all have them. Good morning. Sorry, I was pestering the Fez Master. I hope he is well. I don't hear nearly enough from him, but he's so busy these days getting work done because his time has been liberated. Who needs more coffee? No, coffee, no. Mio, yes. And of course, it's a great value knockoff because, duh. Whew, I made it strong today. Need to get some more of the vanilla stuff to put in it. Hey, what's been dude? Hey, Carl. We got greetings. Me. Get that good some coffee. She needs her coffee. We all need some coffee. Remember, folks, the word "fey" is in coffee because it is a magical potion that helps so many of us get through the days. It is deeply missed by yours truly. So, like so many other interesting beverages out there, have one for those of us who can't. Hello, Donna and Alec. Coffee has been accomplished. Dawn needs coffee. I was distracted, just turned on the coffee pot. This week, it's going to be weird with Ted home. LOL. Well, Donna, Well, Dawn, my dear. Now, folks, remember, Dawn is the creator. And I like my title, so I will use it because I always forget her title. Of Dawn's Fashionable Felines, Buddy and Georgette. And there's their tales of adventure in her home. I want to see her do more with that. But if there's one person who can turn on a coffee pot, it's our dear friend Dawn Dulas. We would be seeing Dawn. So there she is. And good morning, Kelly Carlisle. Good morning, guys and gals. I feel cruddy. How are you feeling? Doing? Well, we're doing okay. My condolences to feeling cruddy. The weather fronts that are circling this country and doing absolute insanity are doing a lot to those of us with assorted nerve and mobility joint fun. So I hope that you can feel better because you're a great creator. And what is she a great creator of, friends? Do I need to tell you? Of course I need to tell you. She is the creator, the author, the authoress of what's this? Bishop Kincaid and the Atomic Stories #1. Yes, our dear Kelly Austin is presenting a wonderful pulp story collection as well as the Rembrandt Stratagem. So she is making a literary empire rising up from the ashes of the troubles of her life and past to transcend the mere mortal, to ascend to the highest heights of creativity. And friends, I am here for that. That is my jam. And speaking of jams, let's see what else is coming down the commentary highway. We got more greetings. It's a snapshot of retirement, Don. Examine it carefully. I will tell you this, and I said it before, I'll say it again. While 2020 was one of the hardest years of my life, I was physically in some of the worst shape. I'm an empath. 2020. If you know, you know. But friends, my dear friends, the few weeks that Mandy was off, where we just got to be at the house, if you are looking for a mate, dear viewers, and most of the people here have found theirs, don't just get somebody you love. Get somebody you like. Get somebody who's a friend, a playmate, someone with similar interests. It makes it so much easier. Because I tell you what, there were times hunkered down, just gaming and having fun, that I forgot what was going on. I just hung out with my wife. And you know what? It was cool. I know this is a hot take in society where so much of what you hear is spousal bashing, but I like my wife. And while it can be challenging, for example, how one organizes a kitchen, long-standing bit of discussion, you're going to have that. And you're going to have that bit of annoyance kind of thing for the rest of your life. But knowing it is great. So enjoy it. Take that as the blessing that it is. Let's keep on trucking. And everybody's happy to see Kelly. And we're sorry for Kelly. And we got greetings. And we got greetings. And we got... Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Kelly. We do too. Stupid Crohn's disease. You have my condolences, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Pretty good myself. I hope your crappiness goes away. Oh, wow. That might have been a little bit more literal. I hope you get better. Oh, yeah. That's tough. Hopefully they're working on new treatments for that. I'm not quite, Carl. This is short-term, LOL. Sure, Dawn. But you can stand each other all day for a week. It's a good sign. That's true. They are, Carl. Just another long line of problems I deal with each day. Ugh, pain. We're sorry that you're going through that. It's been done before. I think we're good. Okay, I'm glad Dawn. Don't get these two conversations that are running parallel, confused viewers. Dawn is doing great and adapting. Kelly is unfortunately in pain, but we are supporting. treatments for annoying spouses. I think that's called coffee and keeping everybody fed. Time for a show. Crash in the darkness. Crash in the darkness. Okay, one, I want to claim that as a band name because Crash in the Darkness just, oh, God. If you can't hear the drums going from the band Crash in the Darkness, if you can't feel that motivating you to get yet another speeding ticket, that's a great name. Hey, Ice Queen, great to see you. A good morning, afternoon, whatever time, whenever it is for you. What are you creating, love? I hope you're having a good one. See if you can post a link. If you can't, let me know. I'll give you a wrench. I hand out more wrenches than our man Frog G carries. I haven't run a Frog G commercial in a while. I might have to do that. Welcome, Ice Cream. Hi, Ice Cream. Thank you, Carl. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Ice Cream. Hey, Donna. Accountability, keeping sanity. Where are you keeping it? Man, did anyone just think of a sanity heist? I thought of a sanity heist. Be careful at what advice you follow from Michaela J. Don't drive this home. Carl said it. I did it. Not touching that. I will say the idea of sprinting to just get your ideas down so you can fix them, beneficial. Michaela J. is a trained professional. Good morning. I swear, every time Cindy Koepp says lurker mode engaged, I can see the of like a Klingon bird of prey just disappearing. I don't know why. She's just got so much honor. Nick is following what I do. Write short pieces. You can always expand on them later. And that is definitely what's being cranked out. One of them, however, grabbed me by the throat like, I will not be short. So when all this stuff is done, I have to revisit Haints and Hellfire in more depth. And I have to blame that in part because of a comment that Trelana Bachman made. Hi, Ice. Ooh, she's keeping it cool. Coffee touched the lips and soul. Life can continue. Dawn. Of course, the kitty thumbnail is adorable, Nick. I try, I want you. Please remember to click the like for Nick. Thank you. It was Nick at night in the green room. Radio voice Nick. Yes, every once in a while I'll let that loose, but I have to be careful on the commentaries because I can either use the voice or I can use some of my more colorful vocabulary. But things happen when the vocabulary and voice come together. It's not alone. Nick rocking these computer glasses. It is a necessity. But they fit. I feel like I'm slowly morphing more and more into the avatar of Brian K. Morris. It's kind of creepy. It wasn't intended, but I just realized that, something is happening. Nick, you eat a tomato for me. I'll drink a cup of coffee for you, okay? I have tomato on things and tomato in things. I rarely just imbibe a tomato by itself, but we do have some. Our tomato plant went absolutely bonkers alongside the house. Amanda is very cool, and she's the author of such works as Coy Wolf. And I need to get her to write the second one, so please reach out and tell her to write the second one. Heck, you get a chance, Alec, read Coy Wolf. It's a good story. It's a romance, but there's nothing too inappropriate. Yes, during the pandemic, all the extroverts were going crazy while the introverts were having quite happy house parties. No joke. I was like, do. It's like, but Nick, you're an extrovert. Ho, 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 foolish mortal. I am whatever the situation calls for. However, I have to recharge big time. Being a radio extrovert, which is what I do, just with a little bit more face time on this wonderful web that we use, is a bonus. It's a challenge, but I don't mind. Nothing against him, says Don Dulas. Ted forgets I have a home routine, which is understandable. Sometimes he trips me up for. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. I go through that quite a bit myself because by choice, the kitchen is Amanda's domain. However, I'm the one who primarily uses it during the day. We have differing opinions on locations of things. When she is home, I stay out of the kitchen. And this is not gender roles or anything because everybody belongs in the kitchen. Everybody needs to be able to cook. But she has her rhythm, bum, 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 bum. And I have my rhythm, bum, 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 bum. And we bump it together and then we get distracted. And now, opening up for Queen's Right, it's Crash in the Darkness. Bam. Man, I'm all here for that. Yeah, Dawn. I think Nick had Dawn. I think Donna had a bit of adjustment time when I came home. At least they aren't opening for the cars. But now I'm in my forever home. That's nice. And speaking of forever, if you follow, let's see, who will give you entertainment now and forever? You know what? Let's drop one for our buddy, Life on Cora. Let Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBron does so much for so many. Let's drop an ad for him. Yep. Life on Quora is one of those titles that when I get the funds, I have to acquire. It's just such amazing world building. And then you care about little tiny six-legged chameleons with four eyes. You care about them. I care about them when I remember. And be sure to catch his show over on the Indie Comics Network, Hung on Animation. He's been going through the ongoing process of animating a full pilot thing based in his world called Tiny Travels, featuring the voices of Daphne Lage, Nita Lanning, and a somewhat bewildered version of yours truly. But I didn't use my radio voice because it wouldn't have been appropriate for the role. Kelly says, woohoo! I hired a certain artist who visits here from time to time. I think his handle is JP7. I know Miss Johnny, his talent is going to help bring the atomic stories from the shadows to prominence. Oh my, you have made a wise decision. My man, Johnny Cage, who should show up later if all is right in the world, is a heck of an artist, and I am pleased as punch that you two are together. Kelly, that's awesome news. I love to hear that. Cool, Kelly. Johnny's art skills are amazing, and he's bringing some stories to life worth every penny. Ack, my little sister has to go to the hospital now. Medical problems acting up. I don't have to go. If you do what you have to do. She's obviously in our thoughts, and when convenient after this program, more conscious prayers than the passive praying I try to do constantly. Dang, Alf, hope she's okay. Same here. Just had to help my mom get her in the car, but hopefully it's going to be okay. Thank you, guys. Of course, reach out if you need me. Keep us posted. We will. Okay. I fell for Fru in Life on Cora. I can understand that. I can. That is, yes. Let me also mention the incredible talent of Mike Jimmy Lorsha DeBron, who's currently working on my Atomic Press cover. Please hire him. He's working it. I'm just glad to hear his hand is unimpeded too much by the elbow damage. It was a real concern. I'm glad he's doing well. I have to get on his, get in the comments on his show and give him some extra support. But that's part of what we do here. And what it is part of the legacy that I was able to pick up from BKM, that I consider a real privilege, a real honor, to help bring people together so that they can work together and make dreams happen, make things manifest. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I am very happy to see it. So that is what we are about here, folks. Now, I really do wonder what are you? Oh wait, we've got some accountability coming through. Doing some more work on the spy novel, just a bit, doing some promotion work this week. Good. Now, what projects, what new stuff do you guys have? What irons in the fire are begging to be met with the hammer of creation and forged into the blades with which you will carve your future? Glad you're happy. And with that, Cindy Koepp has dropped her cloaking device and is back. Hey, Cindy, hope you're doing well. I also hope you saw that little hanging, spinning yarn dispenser that I saw. It was really cool. I think I shared it to Facebook. It's amazing how many folks I haven't met in person that I've become friends with. Truly blessed for those I've meet face to face. It's very strange because I was a person who avoided online friendships. After a while, I got burned a few times, and I'd stepped back in many ways from a lot of my internet presence. I did what I did, but I wasn't deep diving. I had, because of this program, I'm involved with more social media. I'm involved, actually, yeah, literally more social medias. I'm on social media platforms I would have never even engaged with. I may be picking up another in the near future. But it's a privilege to be able to know you folks. It's a privilege to the folks who lurk and don't get this, who don't comment out of fear or convenience, or they're stuck on Twitter, where yes, you may watch this through Twitter, but I can't see the comments. That's why, please, if you're watching this on any platform, come over to YouTube. I get the comments with less hassle from YouTube. But being able to be of service and build, not just help a community, but build onto that, is a privilege, and it's an honor, and it's a duty that I take deadly serious, despite my jovial exterior. Let's see. I appreciate you, Nick. I'm making connections here that are helping me slowly build up a network and be able to get projects ready for shows next year. Thank you. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful way to start the week, folks. By being able to know what you are building can and will grow. It matters. You are doing good. You are making a change in the universe around you, and your stories are being heard. How delightful is that? Yeah, Don, you and me someday, we'll make our own show days. Let me try that again because I was distracted. Yeah, Don, you and me are going to make our own show someday, even if we don't have a name for it. And I'll get to meet you in person. Kelly, we need to get on that. Speaking of shows that are coming on, don't forget that Library Con is coming up very soon in September at the Benton County Public Library. It will be free. It will be very small, but it will be a great opportunity to see some of the great local authors, usually involving Carl and Donna and Brian and Cookie. We'll see who else can make it. Yours truly and my delightful wife, who almost never shows up on camera because she's shy. I'm starting to wonder if there isn't a mantle attached to this program a little heavier. Brian. Turns out Brian is actually the leader of a secret supernatural cabal, and he's just grooming me. Wouldn't surprise me. Cindy Koepp says, Go get all the books from Nick. You need Stumpy Robots and Simple Swords. Yes, you do. And I need to write that story. Okay, well, that might show up in Designated Meat. Check out Nick's art at deviantart.com/NickT. Big grins. Kelly, are you close to the Tockert compound area? Is LibraryCon a possibility? I could literally walk to LibraryCon personally. Yes, and I hope you will be there to see what's going on. As soon as you crack 18, we'll try to get you set up with a table. We will meet you then, Alec. Yes, you will. That's great, Alec. Yes, excited to meet him. Good. I wanted to push Nick to mention LibraryCon. Yes, LibraryCon, it is a small event, guys, but it's free. The best authors in the area show up. And I'm going to be trying to do flyers and other more traditional means of getting the local word out more for LibraryCon. Because it's an event, and I want to get the community understanding that we can go out and make our own stories. Okay, guys, I know a lot of people are scared. You got the writer strikes going on. A lot of people are seeing AI looming over us. Keep telling your stories. Keep putting your stories out there. It doesn't matter what opposes creation. Creation will happen. And you are creators. Humans are meant to dream and dance. This is why we stopped being hunter-gatherers. We made agrarian cultures so that we could sit down and tell stories and have a good time. It was not meant to be a vale of tears and a slog and a grind. That is not what humanity is for. And us wonderful, wonderful folks are doing what we can to make that happen. Let's see. And go check out Brian K. Morris's stuff. Smashwords.com/profile-view. Brian K. Morris. Thank you, Cindy. I'm in the lonely city of Ashland, Kentucky. Well, Kelly, you are much loved. That is a good haul, I imagine. So, because Fowler is where the Benton County Public Library, Fowler, Indiana, that is about 45 minutes north of Lafayette, West Lafayette, to give you an idea. Oddly, it is 100 miles from Indianapolis and 100 miles from Chicago, right in the middle. So I'm not sure how far away I am. Well, we can figure it out. Is there a poster for this year's LibraryCon? There needs to be. I feel work being assigned to me. Okay, I'll see what I can do about making a poster for LibraryCon. I'll talk to Amanda, get everybody who's coming to LibraryCon, message me, and we'll get you set up. Let's see. I was literally just having my friends over for a story. Go over a story I'm writing. Excellent. Ashland, that's a ways apart, but someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection between my viewers, the clickers, and me. Yaddy-da-dee, we need money. And you know who else needs money? Let's run an ad for someone who probably could use some funds. Bam. Cindy Koepp is an amazing creator, an incredible author. She does fiber works. She made me my blessed manatee that's in the living room. Love her dearly, and I can't wait to see her. Cindy is one of my favorite people on the planet. This makes posting links a real pain in the end in which someone sits. I'm sorry about that. I live in a city that time forgot. If it helps, I live in a city that time left behind. A city. There's a city, there's a town, there's a hamlet, and then there's Earl Park. Anyway, 2 hours from Lexington, KY. It is a city that Stephen King would write about. Kelly, my dear, you're setting up for a story. You realize that? I mean, good Lord. Am I the only one who's feeling the background of this? It's a slick city that time forgot. The kind of town where Stephen King could write a story about it, and it might sell. But Stephen King isn't writing the story. Well, Kelly Carlisle is. Assuming that she can live long enough to tell it. Woo! I love that. I gotta watch it every once in a while. I give myself goosebumps. Do it again, Mufasa. Woo! And my break is coming to an end. I didn't get to post my likes because my computer's being a dork. Cindy, while we all appreciate the huge waves of promotion you do, you got to take care of you, and we just appreciate you being on. And tell us more how you're doing, hon. We miss you. Have a great day, Cindy. Go to CKOEPP.com. Check out her books and Critters. Sign up for her newsletter. Check out her Patreon at patreon.com/CKOEPP. But yeah, now I'm just getting that Hyperion City vibe opening from Kelly Carlisle. Somebody needs to get that woman a long long tan trench coat that she can turn the collar up against the coming rain. Get some smoky jazz going in the background. Little far off sounding horn action. Absolutely. Last second accountability. Woohoo! Working on the stories Aaron Casey is editing for me so I can produce a short story collection and getting ready for my next events. That's what we want to hear, Cindy. You're getting out there. You're doing it. You're making it happen. Lurker mode engaged. Hello. I know you're in the shadows watching because sometimes I feel like Cindy's watching me. Even lurker anonymity. Anyhow, guys, we are doing really great today. We are knocking it out and knocking it dead. And I know the school year is looming in the start of many people. Some people already have. I am 1 week into my main chunk of summer, and it's been rained out. But we're going to make things happen. But I have to go see you. You take care of anything you need to, and keep me advised. I've got to go, friends. Stomach turns. Yeah, you go take it easy, Kelly. The folks who have to leave, it is all right. I understand. You are loved and respected. Thank you, Alec. Everyone, please take care of yourselves. What I think I'm going to do, since folks are scrambling around, I think I'm going to run an ad for an old friend. And then we're going to go with what comes down the line.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Yeah, folks, everybody have to find out what that one means at some point. We'll do Al. We'll do Carl. Folks, it looks like folks we're winding down and everybody's put their accountability in. I have a lot that I need to get done literary wise. And I think you guys are all getting about ready to get let loose for a good day. So I think we're going to call it a little early. And we'll just go have ourselves a grand day unless anybody comes running through the gates. So, guys, let's just do it. Let's keep creating, keep drawing, keep writing, keep telling your stories. Because as long as you're telling your stories, it gets out there, it gets done. And you can edit it, you can improve it. But you can't edit a blank page. Guys, I love you. You all have a wonderful day. I will see you next Monday. Jeez. See you Wednesday for the next episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Later's all.